Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past. And the shot! And that has been cleared. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Del Piero. Hullet. It's shapes to shoot! They want to be quick to recover this.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Well timed, excellent interception. Still goalless. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Mateus. Mateus! Terrific from Mateus! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Barcelona are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind...
Decent chance! And another try! And he's really put himself on the line here. Senegal with the corner, they're first. Oh, he's... Mbappe! Senegal have their second corner now. And that has earned a reprieve. He's having a go! He's done very well to get to that.
Nuno Mendes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. And across it goes. Keeper's dealt with that. He's gone for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And he's been shifted off it.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Dixon tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Half-time getting close now. Not the most accurate pass. Great vision. He's found a way past. The ball goes in, punched away. And the pass is intercepted. And that was nowhere near his best.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Marquinhos. And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Barcelona, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And the action is back on the way. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he can clear it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Now it's Gullit. Barcelona are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Hakimi wins the duel this time. In by Gullit, he gets big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Nuno Mendes. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pressing high and with purpose. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Foden was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he get it through? Gullit. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's had a shot! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time! He's got himself an absolute peach. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Gorgeous, just gorgeous. And he's decided to go for it. Looking for options for movement. Neymar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Neymar. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rummenigge. He's picked his way through. Chance for a shot! And it's there! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Could be danger here. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, to win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
And a quick reminder today,
Rummenigge picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And already we're underway here. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing...
Truly a man who will pass the test of time!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent, the way he caught it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
And here's Neymar.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's intervened well there.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Szoboszlai, played into space. Van Bouten calmly anticipates.
Azar
Conjures time and space where few can. So just a one early goal to report so far.
tries a shot!
Ronaldo! That is just brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Tries to pass it through.
Fired deep towards the back post.
Stood up well to him there.
And it's Neymar. That's a throw. Rijkaard.
This looks promising. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Neymar. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
Can he get it through? Big chance! It's in!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Now it's Foden. Azar.
Szoboszlai
Does well to stand firm and defend it.
2 minutes has been indicated.
nice looking ball.
Good ball over the top.
And he shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Deftly away.
A decent effort as the first half draws to a close.
It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Barcelona are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
And the game has already resumed here.
Rummenigge. Now, can they get him away?
Zanetti. Maicon.
Deals with that comfortably.
Maicon clears.
Rummenigge.
And the shot! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Maicon. Van Bouten.
And it's Caicedo.
And it's Shevchenko.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Great vision.
Might be danger here. Shoots!
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maicon is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Azar.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's on it, can he get away? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 25.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Phil Foden. Number 18. Soboslai.
Cleared without hesitation.
Ryan Shaki. Coming on the field. Number 21.
Oh, what a climb!
Number 15.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Owen is offering a wry smile there.
Mateus, and he's found a way past.
Throw in. And here's Shevchenko. Neymar. Zanetti.
A man never lacking in drive or determination.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Rafinha. Shot, surely!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
I think we're just about done here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rijkaard. And time is up. Barcelona can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the early goal certainly helped settle everything down, and from there you felt this was always going to go one way. So.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And already we're underway here. Rummenigge!
That has been cut short.
Now it's Batistuta.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Searching pass he's played there. No luck with that dink over the top.
Over to the left. Referee's given a throw.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Beckenbauer. Still goalless. That's a little off target.
That's a lovely, neat pass. McAllister, he's gone for goal!
That is decidedly lacking.
McAllister clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Irwin, can he get it through? It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Messi.
Very much a man of this moment.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Out again for a throw-in.
Sends it crossfield.
Almost half an hour in now.
McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Cherki, and it's Soboslai.
And here's Del Piero. And the shot! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time! He's got himself an absolute peach. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Dixon. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Del Piero. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0.
And this is Batistuta. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Reflections on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
So off we go once more. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead.
Can he get onto this? Cherki, well seen, saw that coming.
It's Alonso! Oh, how good is he? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Perez. That's good play. Well, we always look the favourite there. Alonso. And now the breakaway. That's a cute ball. That's beautifully weighted. An uncompromising challenge. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And he's had a hit! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 9.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge, number 13.
And he's been shifted off it.
Number 18.
Cafu,
Szoboszlai.
nicely spread.
Coming on the field.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Phil Foden.
Messi.
Number 21. Owen.
Yet and
Good chance here!
Desiree doing.
And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means.
well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
He's got away. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Looking to play him in. Oh, that is a good... Can he finish? And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Owen fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Mateos! The final 5 minutes. He won't be happy with that one. Foden. Oh, sweet feet.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
He's tried one! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Owen. And that is as far as it goes. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Your reflections then, Jim?
Barcelona can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some type.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we big chance! He scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Owen really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Plays a sharp little ball here. Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
He's had a shot! He's scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And Owen! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Mbappe getting this one clear.
He's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Oh, he's been caught napping. In it comes.
Oh, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given.
Dani Olmo.
Will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
It's a searching pass. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Makalele does really well to win the ball there. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now, can they get him away? Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's away.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
And this is Drogba. Mbappe.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Now it's Owen. Foden. We've got 5 minutes till half-time.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Couldn't squeeze it through.
De Bruyne. Oh, shooting chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Dani Olmo aimed beyond the defence. Foden is herring after that one.
And it's made its way to him. And he's lost his man here. Shot at goal! There it is! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's...
And the referee brings the first half to a close.
So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Barcelona are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Kukçu is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Irwin is a player who's always giving defenders headaches.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
No way through, so back it comes.
Neymar. Oh, well measured. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And it's played in. Neymar is having a shot! Oh, taken with style! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
This is quite a battle. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. Was there ever any doubt?
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 21, Owen.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Number 25.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Neymar. Neymar! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Kukçu, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's lofted through here. The ball swung in. Mignon claims it, safe hands. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them.
Hello everybody.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked, whether it was link-up play, running.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
The action has already started.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
Rummenigge finds himself offside.
Szoboszlai, nicely weighted ball. Lovely, now...
Oh, shooting! It's hit the upright.
It's a good-looking delivery.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Tries a shot!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can make...
He's gone for goal! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Szoboszlai, Foden has a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Foden really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first.
Up he goes! He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Great corner, and he did the rest. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected.
Oh, he's been caught up, and a chance! That's a sharp pass. Oh, that's clever.
And he's had it nicked away.
Foyt with the clearance.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. And the pass is intercepted.
Szoboszlai!
Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Cross into the... And another try! It's been blocked. Decent chance! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Batistuta.
And he was alert to it.
There will be 3
Neymar.
minutes added time.
Rummenigge.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Can he get it through?
Oh, played right into his path.
That's the keeper's ball. And he's gone looking for safety. And the first half is done.
Barcelona are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Barcelona head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. Here we go again then. Short changes him with that pass. Dani Olmo. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Kukçu. Now, can they get him away? Dani Olmo.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Knocks it into space. He's free, he has got space. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Rummenigge looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Rummenigge is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Dani Olmo. That is good alertness. Szoboszlai. And it's Szoboszlai. That ball looks a good one. Shot at goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 60
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. That's a little off target. Tries to play it through. Oh, and he shoots! And that is a truly outstanding save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And it's been taken short. And this is De Bruyne. Shoots! Foden. Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, just skips past his man. Rummenigge was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Great vision. Oh, perfectly measured that. Picked out, and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
He's having a go! Now, who's going to be first to this?
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Oh, what a climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Rummenigge, chance for a shot! And that's off target.
Oh, it's Batistuta.
Oh, great feat, that.
And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Szoboszlai claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Barcelona, definitely.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And we're underway.
Now here is a true legend of the game. In fact, some still say, Jim, that he's the greatest number one there's ever been.
The mighty Gianluigi Buffon. Yeah, he might get my vote too, Peter. When you consider his consistency at the highest level, okay, he may not be as skillful with the ball at his feet as some of the younger contenders, but you certainly wouldn't want him lining up for the opposition. What a goalkeeper.
Aimed beyond the defence. Cantona. Great vision. Can he get onto this? And he's picked it up out wide.
Oh, that's neat.
Takes a shot.
Oh, it's come off the upright.
Bale. Rummenigge. Oh, it's come loose. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Knocks it into space. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there.
First quarter of an hour gone.
Messi. Zanetti wins the duel this time.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Shevchenko.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates...
Neymar! No, he's missed it.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Szoboszlai is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rummenigge. Oh, he's going for goal! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, that's fabulous! Cantona did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Tries to play it through. He has found the way through. He's having a shot! Eric Cantona, fantastic! He's got himself an absolute peach. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Bale.
He's found the way through. Ambitious ball here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that has left him in a heap.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Oh, that's incredible! That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Look, there's an awful lot that can go wrong from that range. How good was that?
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And so we're off again. Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? Mateus. Cafu. Cafu hurtling down that right flank. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Barcelona are down to 10 men.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Neymar.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Caught offside that time. Now it's Shevchenko.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Buffon deals with that nice and simple.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. McAllister threads one in. Cafu. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Bale having a look.
He might even be thinking about a pop here, Peter. I'm not sure how wise that might be.
It's a loose ball. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this... And the shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Probing pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, good-looking ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Cantona is the key defender on that occasion. Cannavaro.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, super ball! Rummenigge. And the pass is intercepted. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. Into extra time we go. Ball's played through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Out again for a throw-in. Well, that is one way to stop him. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Engages and forces him off the ball. Tries to pass it through. That is a great pick out. And a chance! And the ball's come loose here. Mateus. Mateus! Well, now... And one more try! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! Rummenigge duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things... We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Quick reminder today, please.
Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Cleared without complication. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Rummenigge. He is through here. Has a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Mateus really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And we have our very first corner.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And it's Shevchenko. And he's searching through.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Zanetti gets a foot in here.
And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of...